Hey guys, how we doing? Just coming back to talk a little bit about some risk assessments as well as the rewards that are out there for the Fasset testing over on Songbird. I'm very transparent, and I'm bullish, very much bullish on Flare as well. But I also want to make sure that we all understand the associated risks. In one of my videos, I talk about when you're using collateral in the Fasset test, right? These collateral pools, when you're using your Songbird in that test, right? You can earn rewards, right? But also understand that this collateral that I'm providing, right? If there's a liquidation, this collateral could go bye-bye. I mean, I could lose all of those 147,000 142,000 SGB that I'm using in collateral pools. Like, that's a risk. And so it's important to understand that. And I want to make sure that you guys understand that and that you know that there is absolutely 100% risk associated with that. There's questions right now that are rolling around on Twitter about, hey, as you know right now, if we go back to the Fasset pool, 100% is minted, right? 100% is minted of the FXRP, of the XRPs to be minted. 100% has been minted out. So now what this test is about redeeming, right? It's about, okay, so you've minted, now go redeem your FXRP and get your XRP back. And so that's why it's important to understand, because if the price of XRP goes up, it does a 2x, or it does a 1.5x, or it goes up higher than the collateral if the value that they've minted goes up by more than what they have in their collateral, then they are going to be liquidated, and then it will then go over to here, which is where our collateral sits, to also pay off the liquidation debt for that particular F agent, right? So you absolutely can lose your collateral, right? Because in exchange for these rewards, I'm giving up the rights to potentially lose my collateral if that F agent is liquidated. If the price of XRP goes up so dramatically to where they've got to dip into this, I could potentially be losing my assets. So it's important to understand that. I want to make sure and emphasize that and re-emphasize that. Right now, the test on Songbird is about redemptions, I guess. That's really what we're testing. We're not necessarily doing much with the FXRP other than using it on the Gnosis as an LP pool right now. But I guess the intent is to really reward redemption. So that's what this post is that Flare put out there. 80% of these rewards, this $260,000, 80% of that will be paid on redemptions. So if you've minted, which a lot of people couldn't get into the mint went quickly. But if you minted, they want you to redeem your FXRP, and in redeeming the FXRP, you're going to get a rewards multiplier. So if it's currently at 100%, which it is, you're going to get a 20x multiplier on our Flare, right? On our Flare. And we know our Flare takes over 12 months in order to fully, shake out all of your rewards. But you'd get a 20x multiplier if you were to redeem it right now between 95 and 100% minted out. Again, we know it's minted out 100% because it says it on the site, right? So if you were to redeem it, you'd be getting a 20x. That'd be payable. I think they pay it. Don't let me guess. Flare will be paying out our Flare probably monthly, but this might be different. But anyway, you're going to get the 20x on that. Anything above, 95% gets you at 20, 90 at 10, 85 at 5, and so on and so forth. So right now, this is about redemptions. I have my own opinions. I didn't realize the focus was on testing redemptions. I thought it was going to be, hey, let's use our FXRP, but I know that these tokens won't stay on Songbird. Like, at the end of this test, they'll move over to Flare, right? So I get that. But, there's a cost associated with minting. You know what I mean? It ain't free to mint. Like, if you want to mint FXRP, if there was some available to mint, right? There's minting fees. You understand what I'm saying? There's reservation fees, right? So part of what I've been having a discussion so far with some people on Twitter is, this test is about minting, and yeah, you're going to give me reward multipliers in our Flare, but I'm trying to understand, why would I do that? Like, if you're an XRP holder, you're a hodler by nature, right? So why would I really care about minting and redeeming for something that will happen a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now? I mean, like, I'm not getting these fees back until I get my R Flare, if you understand what I'm saying. So by testing the minting and redeeming, I'm not sure how that benefits me personally. I mean, I'm a nice guy and all, but I don't know how that benefits me. Like, and here's the other thing to make sure we understand. When you mint FXRP, when you mint your XRP to FXRP, you are giving up your XRP. Okay, understand that. Make sure that there's no confusion. This is a bridge, yes. You are bridging it. It is collateralized. It's fully protected. It is fully protected to make sure that you get your money back or your XRP back. But if the price of XRP shoots out the moon, the F agent will probably just let his USDx go. He'll probably just let it go and hang on to the XRP because the price has wind mooned. So in that case, you're going to get back some USDx or some Songbird, since Songbird is the collateral right now. When it moves over the Flare, it'll be Flare. But right now, Songbird is the collateral. So if I give up my XRP and mint it to FXRP and XRP moons, I'm going to get back the USDx and I'll get back some SGB, and then I'll have to go swap to get it back, to get my XRP back. But I just want to make sure that everyone understands it very clear. We are giving up our XRP. We'll be giving up our BTC, our Doge. We are exchanging that for a tokenized version called FXRP that is fully collateralized and fully backed. Absolutely. But the fact remains is that we are giving up custody of our tokens when we mint. So I just want to make sure people understand that. I think in the spirit of transparency, it's important to point that out. And it is what it is. But, hey, listen, I'm not sure how much I'll be participating in this redemption rewards, because I'm not sure why I would pay minting fees and reservation fees. And then, the same thing happens, obviously, when it comes time to redeeming, right? When we redeem, we're still going to pay redemption fees and executor fees. Okay. So I'm going to pay to test out the redemption process. And my response to that is negative. That's my response, negative. There's no reason for me to pay to redeem, to test the redemption process. But that's just me. Hey, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But right now, all the hubbub, if you look at the chatter on Twitter, is, hey, we need you guys to redeem. We need you to redeem. We need you to redeem. We need you to redeem. And if you're on Twitter, you follow me, you'll see, some of my responses have been like, why would I do that? Like, it kind of reminds me of Wimpy, right? The Wimpy. You guys remember Wimpy from Popeye. Wimpy was like, I'll gladly pay you on Tuesday for a hamburger today. I'll gladly pay you some R-Flare rewards for you to redeem, mint and redeem, and pay those minting and redeeming fees today. And the answer to that is no, not for me. But I do provide collateral, so I am providing some value to the ecosystem and to the test. And of course, I like doing videos because I'm bullish on Flare. So not a negative video at all, just pointing out and being transparent, right? I think it's important to share both sides of the coin and not necessarily stay on one side that's the good side, but just to be transparent and make sure that everybody understands it. But yeah, there's a post out there that says I don't really understand why more people are not redeeming, because the rewards are so great. They're so great right now when you redeem. Well, The reality is that they are fantastic rewards, but the rewards that will come, as my guy Wimpy said, those rewards will come on Tuesday. But I'm trying to eat and make money today. So there you have it. I'd rather take that money, put more of that money in collateral, or just leave it in SGB and just continue to get my FTSO rewards. But I don't know. We'll see. Would love to see some of those providers like Scepter, Kinetic, Cyclo Finance, SparkDex. Like, where are y'all at? You understand what I'm saying? Where are y'all at, right? We've been doing open beta testing for months. Why do you not have anything for Songbird at all? Enosis and BlazeSwap. Shout out to those guys. They're the only two that have something ready to rock and roll on Songbird for the Fasset test. What's up with Scepter? What's up with Kinetic? What's up with SparkDex? Where y'all at? Y'all got some money? You know what I'm saying? Build a tool to help take advantage of utilizing FXRP and doing some other things with SGB on Songbird. Where you at? I'm calling you guys out, man. Where y'all at? So sorry, I'm very passionate, but I feel like there's some balls being dropped on some of our developers in this community. They should have had some stuff ready to roll on Songbird, but that's just me. And this is just Wimpy. So it is what it is. Listen, I just wanted to share that with you, Flare fam. Understand you are giving up custody. You obviously will be fully compensated, so it shouldn't be a big deal, but understand that you are giving up custody. Understand that, when you mint and redeem, you're paying some fees. You'll capture those back, like Wimpy said, on Tuesday. That's all I got. Peace out.